The day of the attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese Empire on December 7, 1941, contains a lesson for organizations being strictly policy-based rather than chasing excellence by being mission-focused and values-driven. If you've watched the 2001 movie Pearl Harbor starring Ben Affleck, you will remember the scene where the two main characters, both pilots, make their way to a hidden airfield during the attack. There, they manage to get into P-40 fighter aircraft, get airborne, and make their way to Battleship Row to fight back against the Japanese attack. That actually happened, and this scene portrayed the actions of U.S. Army Air Corp pilots Kenneth and George Welch. Between the two of them, they shot down 6 Japanese planes that day. They were both awarded several commendations for their actions. Welch himself accounted for 4 of the Japanese aircraft shot down that day. He later went on to become a WW2 Ace. Welch was even nominated for the Congressional Medal of Honor. However, he was ultimately not awarded the Medal of Honor because his immediate supervisors from that day refused to sign off on the nomination. They stated that he and Taylor violated policy and were not properly authorized to take off or operate those aircraft on the morning of the attack. This serves as a great example of the difference between a strictly policy-based organization, where authority and policy can become more important than the mission. While written policies and procedures are important, sometimes we are faced with decisions that are not addressed by them, or situations arise where the right thing to do is contrary to what is written in the policy. Inflexible policies can limit decision-making. What is more important is what our true purpose is, our mission, and what we really believe in, our values. Core values are those things that we have decided together are so important to us and the organization that we will not violate them under any circumstances. In a mission-focused and values-driven organization, policies are important and necessary, but not at the expense of our mission and core values. In this type of organization, leaders ensure that the mission and values are clear. Then they not only trust people to go out and make everyday decisions that are in line with the mission and values, but they support those decisions. In cases where those good faith, mission, and values-driven decisions may turn out bad, they become a point of learning and improvement, not discipline. Leaders understand that policies are necessary to do things right, but there are times when a policy must be bent or broken to do the right thing that is in line with the mission and values.